Let's unfuck your relationship. Hi, I'm Miranda, your pleasure bestie, and this is tip number 5 to unfucking your relationship. Get your independence back. I don't mean that you should ditch your partner entirely. You should absolutely be able to rely on each other, but your life shouldn't be so intertwined with your partner that you lose a piece of yourself. Take some time, some distance, detach at the hip, and rediscover yourself and your hobbies. Look, it's going to happen to most of us in long term relationships. You get into a routine, find your happy medium, and then you start gaining a new, comfy, loving identity as a couple. Aww. You also might realize that you've lost a lot of your individual identity as well. Don't freak out. Don't judge yourself. It happens to all of us. But the goal is not to merge into one person whose happiness and fulfillment rely on one another. When you share all the same hobbies and only hang out with each other, it becomes suffocating. When you lose your independence, it can become codependency. You end up relying on your partner for all of your social and emotional needs, which can be exhausting for both of you. When you prioritize your personal friendships, hobbies, interests, you bring more to your relationship and you become more of a fulfilled and well rounded person for yourself. And you have new things to share with your boo. This enriches your life and the relationship. And trust me, there is nothing in this world unsexier than depending on your partner for all of your needs to be met. So, how do you know if you might have lost your independence? Well, first of all, you can't remember the last time you saw your friends or did one of your hobbies. And no, it's not because you're too busy, it's because your priorities are fucked. You feel like you can't make decisions without getting your partner's input first. You struggle to feel confident without their validation or emotional support. You feel incomplete or anxious when you're apart. You want to constantly be in touch or know what they're doing. Also, your emotions are a mirror of theirs. So, like, their sadness makes you sad, and your happiness is dependent on their mood. And lastly, you can't do simple things alone. You always invite them to come with you everywhere. So, how do you even get it back? What you're going to do is schedule some me time, dedicated time set aside every week for you to do your hobbies and hang out with your friends. And you're going to stick to it because you want to be a person that is reliable when it comes to taking care of yourself. So, my homework for you today is to write down 3 things you want to do for yourself next month that doesn't involve your partner. These can be doing new things like going to a concert, maybe your favorite band's in town, or an old project that you've been meaning to get to. You got this. Okay. Bye, bestie.